life approach of the red pill, not just getting women. It's also kind of the manosphere thing. And today we're going to talk about point number 6. I think it's number 6. Independence and self-reliance. Previously we talked about frame, fitness, food, finance, fashion, and grooming. And now we're on to what I am now calling, it's a much better name than what I previously called home economics. That sounds lame. This is called self-reliance. All right. I debated independence, but that sounds a little different. That sounds more like moving out of your mom and dad's place, which is part of self-reliance. But I like the idea of self-reliance. This is the concept that you can take care of yourself. You don't have to be 100% self-reliant financially to start being self-reliant in every other way. So anyway, here's where we left off, guys. We did not fight the Red Phantom of Chester just because he's actually a bit of a pain in the butt, and I don't need anything from him. Oh, I don't think you can even parry that move. Oh, and I forgot about this guy over here. Oh shit, am I gonna block in time? Yes! You see that damage? Woo! We be fat rolling, y'all. Bam! One shot kill. You know, I almost never use that move because it just has such a little wind up. So, excuse me. I got a little kind of allergy thing going. Self-reliance is about you being independent, exercising these masculine traits in a way that does not need anyone else. Now, granted, you kind of need people in the communal sense. You need friends, you need family, you need a job. So you might kind of need your boss or company or whatever. But what we're really talking about here is, oh, yeah, I knew that timing is off on that. That's why I don't like those moves that just take so long to wind up. What we're talking about here is the simple things. On a day-to-day basis, can you take care of yourself from morning until night? And not just in the sense, can you survive? Because just about anyone can survive. What I'm talking about is, can you do all the basic things you need to do? You know, do your clothes? Take care of your clothes? Keep them looking good, keep them clean? Do you know how to clean yourself? That we talked about fashion and grooming. Do you know how to clean the bathrooms, kitchen? Do you know how to cook and all that stuff? That's what we're going to talk about. And the main theme, the main thing I want you to have bouncing around in your head is a concept I've talked about several times before. I invented this phrase to my knowledge, and I really like it. I think it's absolutely true. A quality woman wants to take care of a man that she knows can take care of himself. Okay? So, again, you could say a high-quality woman, a good woman, a worthwhile woman. So you could say, let's say a high-quality woman wants to take care of a man that she knows can take care of himself. She does not want to take care of you if she feels like she's taking care of a child, if she feels like she's taking care of, you know, her sick mother. She wants to know that if she's cooking for you, it's because she wants to. It's something nice she's doing for you to try to keep you around because she knows you're a high-quality man, but she knows you can do that anyway. She knows you can do your own cooking. Okay? She knows you can do your own cleaning. She knows you can do your own laundry. She knows you can do all this stuff, but she wants to do it for you to show you how much she cares about you. Women have this nurturing element inside of them. It's not that men don't, but women uniquely want to nurture and care for others in a very special and unique way. And as part of that, she will want to do that for you. The difference between doing it for her children, for sick elderly people, for patients in a hospital if she's a nurse, the difference between them and you is that she knows you can do it all yourself. You're not reliant on her. She does stuff for you out of the goodness of her own heart because she wants to. It's the notion that if she, let's say, you know, she decides to make you dinner one night. She knows that you can make your own dinner. It's not that you can't make dinner like a 3-year-old child. It's that she wants to make it for you as an act of love, as an act of care, as an act to show you, hey, I recognize your value. I want you in my life. I want to keep you around. I'm going to make you dinner tonight. I'm going to do your clothes and the laundry. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that to show you I want you to stay with me. I want you to see that I will do things for you. And as a man, if there's a woman out there who's high quality, you'll want to keep her around, so there's certain things you'll want to do for her. And it doesn't go the same way. Women don't get off on a man doing her laundry and doing the dishes. Please do not get into this mindset, especially you married guys. I swear I did not have this flame until the episode started. It's always when the episodes start. You know, I'd almost think it was a nervous thing, except I really don't feel nervous when I do these anymore. I haven't felt nervous in a long time. Oh shit. Woo, that was close. You know, I kept looking and looking and looking and didn't see anyone, and finally when I turn my back, boom, he pops up. But anyway, let's go ahead and push down the plunger on this French press. Today's drink of choice is hot black coffee. Somebody asked me in a video if iced tea with lemon is still the drink of choice. Maybe for the summertime, we'll see. But right now, it is hot coffee. It's still cold out. Oh, there we go. Nice hot black coffee, ground fresh from the darkest espresso beans. Roll. There you go. I remember the old Prepare to Die edition. With the DS Fix, you'd have to turn off the frame rate modifier to make those rolls. Any specific jumps or rolls, you'd have to turn off any modifiers, frame rate modifiers. So, please, guys, don't think, gee, you know, tonight I'm gonna do the dishes so that when she gets home, she'll find that the dishes are all done. And then, you know, that'll endear her to me, and she'll want to have sex because the house will be cleaned, it'll be vacuumed, the dishes are done, the laundry's done. She'll come home and I'll be like, hey, honey, look, everything's done. You ready to jump in bed? No. That's what Rollo Tomassi refers to as... Ooh, way too hot coffee. No, it's not way too hot coffee. He refers to it as transactional sex. It's the idea that I do something for you, you reward me with sex. Don't set up intimacy that way. Please don't do that, guys, okay? You will teach your girl that sex is something valuable that she gives you when you've been a good boy. Don't teach her that. Teach her that sex is something you do for her to get her going when things are going well in the relationship, even if things are not going well in the relationship. Don't teach her that it's a transaction that you earn from her. That puts her above you. That also makes sex something other than an expression of feelings and emotion and intimacy and raw desire. So, do you want sex to be about raw desire, her just wanting you and wanting to experience you physically? Or do you want it to be a thing where you earn it by doing chores for her? Some people call that chore play. Don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Now, if you do, let's say you're home, she's at work, you have the day off, so you decide to take care of some household chores. Just do them and shut up about it, okay? Do not allude to sex being a thing because you did them. Don't do that. Do not talk about how much you did at home. Let her ask. Let her comment. She might get home and be like, oh, wait, did you vacuum? You'd be like, yeah, I did some stuff. It's not a big deal. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't point it out, okay? I'm telling you guys, it will not go well if you try to play the look at me, I was a good boy, look what I did around the house kind of thing, all right? Let her just notice for herself. Wait, what? Oh, shit. I thought I was repairing. I just wasted some, oh well, whatever. Let me, access the bottomless box and get rid of some more items I don't need, which includes that, which I just wasted, twinkling on, which I ideally need. Although at this point, you know, whatever. I'm not really using the greatsword. I guess I probably won't use the greatsword for the rest of the playthrough at this point. We're getting so close to the end, and I still haven't upgraded it. Although I could upgrade it and use it for a little bit, and then at least at that rate, I will have used all of the weapons. Surprisingly, the Black Knight sword just isn't that great. I mean, I like the Claymore, but the Black Knight sword just doesn't feel like it's as beneficial as the Claymore is. Oh, speaking of the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, I think it'd be a good opportunity right now to go buy some of those arrows from Go. I don't know if that's the cheapest way to get them, but whatever. Okay, there we go. And then there should be some more armor in here somewhere. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Chandler armor. Okay. Like I said, we could consider doing a channeler playthrough, but we don't have the trident, so I gotta figure out where to farm that if I really wanted to do a channeler playthrough. It would be an interesting playthrough. It would also be a good playthrough to do on this character. I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of these characters I have has a lot of sorcery, or I'm sorry, intelligence, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to then use that character for... Nope, this is not the intelligence character, that's for sure. For the channeler playthrough. Then I can play as the channeler with the trident and cast spells. So, can you really take care of yourself? Can you keep your place clean and presentable? Can you cook? Can you do laundry? Can you change a tire? Can you change the oil in your car? Can you check the oil? Do you know how to do lawn work? Some of you maybe never had a lawn, so you don't know. Pest control? Can you control pests? Because trust me, girl's not gonna like it if there's a bunch of bugs and insects and critters roaming around in the house or in your apartment or whatever it happens to be. Can you change the water heater temperature? Let's say it's in the wintertime and you guys are using up all the heat, the hot water. What do you do about that? Can you fix that? Can you change that? There are limitless situations that could come up. What if a door won't shut properly? The door isn't shutting. This is like, it's just something's wrong with it. It doesn't latch properly. How do you fix that? What do you do about that? Do you just go, yeah, honey, I don't know. Do you know what to do? Call your dad. See, no. Do not have her call her dad, except for in a few rare circumstances where you should call him. Let's say her dad is a licensed mechanic, and he's more than happy to help you out with the car. Let's say you have a car issue and you don't know much about it. Call him directly and be like, hey, you know, sorry to bother you, but I had this thing going on with the car. I just want to get your input. And if he offers to help you with it, that's fine. But make sure you're at least there for it. Don't just have him do it. You know, make it a bonding experience with him. Make it something you do. And then try to learn from it. Let's see. 143. Yeah, hell, why not? There we go. Homeward Bone. Yeah, let's do that. Dragons shall never be forgotten. Yeah, them dragons. Okay, hang on. I already saw Calamite, didn't I? Oh, yes, there we go. Yes. Take him down, buddy. Thank you. Alright, well, that's that. There you go. Shot him. So how do you figure all this stuff out? If you do talk to your dad or her dad, don't do it in front of her. But ideally, do what I do. Look this stuff up. You don't have to grow up learning how to do it all hands-on. Get on YouTube and look at a tutorial. I fixed a dishwasher that wasn't working. I had a problem with the dishwasher. I fixed it. I actually learned how to completely uninstall the dishwasher I had. And then when I bought a new one, I was going to get ready to install it, but the place I bought it from said installation is free. So I said, hell, okay, let's do that then. No point in me doing all the manual labor if it's free for someone else to do it. But I had the old one completely uninstalled and taken out, and I was ready to put a new one in. I'd watched a bunch of tutorials and kind of looked at what some of the problems were. And same thing with a water heater. I just quickly looked up online how to change the heat on a water heater. This was a long time ago, so it's been a while. You basically look stuff up. YouTube is great for tutorials. Guys, it used to be back in the day, I literally had to get in my car and drive to the library, then use that little kind of Dewey Decimal, kind of almost Rolodex type drawer system to look at the cards and find a book on how to do X, Y, or Z. It is so much easier now. It is like laughably easier now. There's no excuse. Literally back in the day, it'd be like a whole day's worth of time just to look something up. Now, you can look it up in a few minutes on YouTube or on the internet, anywhere else. It's just a few minutes away. The click of a button and a mouse, and boom, you're good to go. What the hell? It missed both of them. That's amazing. Woo! Sometimes the best way to use this weapon is to do this. R1, wait a second. Nope, I didn't wait long enough. R1, wait a second. R1, wait a second. That way you don't get this stupid move. That move is, it's not as good. It's not as good. Alright. Don't know how to do laundry? Look it up. Get on YouTube and type basics of laundry. Do you need to separate your colors? what if you buy a whole bunch of new clothes because you're in shape? It's been 8 months of working out. You're looking good. You lost a lot of fat. You put on some muscle. You're going to buy a whole new wardrobe. All right? What do you do with that whole new wardrobe? You wash it before you wear it? Should you take all of your clothes and throw them in the same wash? Should you take your bright red shirt and your green button-down shirt and then your white t-shirt, undershirts, and your suit pants? Should you take all that and throw them all in the same wash on high heat and throw them in the dryer on high heat? You got to be careful. You got to know how all this stuff works, guys. Look up laundry. Laundry's a big thing. The reason laundry is so important, not just so that your clothes look and smell clean and are clean, because she's going to smell them if they're dirty, but also you will make your clothes last a lot longer if you take care of them. And part of taking care of the clothes is knowing what to do with them. So for suit jackets and a lot of other things like ties, bow ties, things of that sort, you don't send them through the wash. You do not send them through the wash. For other things, you do send them through the wash, but you have to be careful on temperature. Anything that's delicate, anything that could change in size, like if you have some fitted t-shirts, that really nice fitted shirts, like Henleys and things of that sort, you probably don't want to send them through on high ever. High is a very rare setting for most clothing. High is for like towels, washcloths, things of that sort, that it doesn't matter if they shrink a little. High will shrink clothing, especially cotton. Even pre-shrunk cotton can shrink. So please be aware of that, all right? You know, you get a lot of clothes that say wrinkle-free. You'll spend a long time trying to get the wrinkles out of those wrinkle-free shirts. So just be aware. It's not as simple as it seems all the time. But if you look this stuff up, you'll find out some of the secrets to how to do it. So one thing you want to do is, if you have bright whites, especially newer whites, you want to keep them separated from colors. You do not want to ever send brand new, brightly colored clothing through with other different colors. So if you have some uniquely colored clothes, like let's say you bought this nice bright red shirt that you think looks good, you might want to actually wash that in the sink first with some detergent or in the bathtub, or send it through by itself or with other red shirts, if you have other red shirts. You don't want to send your new bright blue shirt through the wash with your button-down white dress shirt, because that blue dye or the red dye from the red shirt can kind of leak out and ruin the white stuff. Do you need to keep your whites separated? It depends on how picky you are about it. It depends on how white they are. So the older your clothes get, the more you can start to combine them together. So if you've got a nice bright red shirt, but it's been through the wash 4, 5, 6, 7, 20 times, it's not going to leak anything else at that point, most likely. Most likely you're done at that point with that shirt in terms of having to keep it separate. But you do want to be careful. The nicer something is, the more you value it, the more you want to treat it with care and be aware of its need to be separated or put with other like items. Let's say you buy some shirts. Let's say you're a size medium, but the medium's a little too big. Or you're a size large, but the largest of this nice shirt you bought are just slightly too large. You're like, oh, they're a little too baggy on me. I'd kind of like them to be a little bit tighter. You know how you can do that? Especially if it's cotton. Take those shirts, send them through the wash on highest heat setting you got, then send them through the dryer on the highest heat setting you got. This will shrink them. Or at least it should. Even pre-shrunk stuff may shrink a little. Once you've sent it through, consider sending it through again. After the second time, you probably hit the point at which it's not going to make a big difference after that. But I found that 2 times through on the highest heat setting usually does the job. I was able to take some large t-shirts that I had that were just kind of very casual, you know, some pocket tees and two-tone tees that are nice enough to kind of wear with a pair of jeans in very casual setting. I had a couple large sizes from back in the day. I went ahead and sent them through on the highest heat setting twice. And although they're not perfect, they're a lot better now. They're significantly better fitting. They're a little tighter, show more of my chest, show more of my arms, which I like. Look for shirts that have slightly shorter sleeves. If you have good-looking arms, you've been working on your arms real hard, you want slightly shorter sleeves on your shirts. You don't want really baggy, long sleeves. If you got a really nice shirt, especially if it's a dress shirt that you wear to work or uniform shirt that you wear to work, consider having the sleeves tailored to show off them biceps, guys. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, some guys may kind of make fun of you a little bit. That's okay. That's fine. Because when guys poke fun at like, oh, look at them biceps, man. Your biceps are poking out. You're going to rip that shirt. These are guys backhandedly complimenting you. Most guys don't want to go up to you and be like, nice looking biceps, bro. No homo. No, they don't want to do that. Do people say no homo anymore? I don't think they do. Anyway, what they want to do is to compliment you in a backhanded way. Man, your arms are looking bigger, dude. You're going to bust out of that shirt. These are good things you want to hear, okay? What you don't want to hear is, man, you put on some weight, you look fat. That's what you do not want to hear. What am I doing here? Let's see, we've already reverse kindled all that jazz. I guess we could go down and try to tackle Manus. We really don't need to, but hell, why not? We came this far. So the question here is, how do you do your laundry? Look it up if you don't know. Do the research. Big thing now, really big thing, very important thing, especially considering we talked about food and nutrition. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook because cooking is important for several reasons. You need to be able to take care of yourself, and you can't take care of yourself if you can't cook. That is such fucking bullshit. Smacked right on top of them and it didn't count. But anyway, you need to be able to cook because if you can't cook for yourself, you're probably not going to be eating right, period. That or you're going to be wasting a lot of money on prepared food. Prepared food is generally very expensive. Don't go out constantly all the time, eating out nonstop. That's not good for you. Let's see, where, you know what, I just realized, where's, what's her face to get Sif? Is it up here? I feel like it's this way. Nope. Maybe it is down this way? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Cooking, just absolutely vital, because number one, you can eat healthier, you can make stuff that you like, you can use ingredients that you want to use. There we go. That includes, oh shit, that was close. Woo! That includes, you know, instead of vegetable and canola oils, which are atrociously bad for you and you should just eliminate them completely from your diet as much as possible, don't ever use them at home. Do not have vegetable oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, rapeseed oil, soybean oil. Don't have these oils even anywhere in your house or home. They should not be in your pantry. If you got them in there right now, throw them out. Throw them in the trash. I'm not kidding. Use your avocados, your butter, your ghee, your walnut oil. Peanut oil is okay. It's not the best, but it's better. You know, olive oil. These are things you want to use, and when you're cooking for yourself, you know what's in it, and you can modify it. So let's say you don't like the mushrooms that come in the specific meal, okay? Well, if you don't know how to cook, you don't know what to do about that, do you? You have no, I mean, you can't make that whole meal. You're just stuck with the mushrooms, so you're probably just not going to eat it. Well, if you know how to cook, all you do is just make it without the mushrooms. That's something you now know how to do. Let's use a bunch of these so I can start picking more up. There we go. You can also eat for cheaper. You figure out ways to make stuff and keep it for lunch, keep leftovers. You can meal prep, make food for the future. You can make an entire week's worth of food, almost an entire week's worth of food. Plan your food in terms of when you plan to go out. Buy meat and know when meat expires, know how long meat lasts. You know, if you don't know much about food and don't know much about cooking, you might buy like 6 steaks on Monday and not realize that if the expiration date's coming up, those steaks might not be good by Saturday or Sunday. You know how to incorporate fruit and vegetables into your meals. You know how to incorporate, you know, your carb sources, whether it's rice or potatoes, sweet potatoes, oatmeal. And then you can branch out. You can learn to do some slightly less common things like making savory oatmeal, oatmeal that you eat for dinner, oatmeal that has things like onions or mushrooms or meat in it. Because oatmeal isn't just a sweet breakfast type thing. I eat oatmeal almost exclusively for breakfast. I make it with real maple syrup, natural real maple syrup. I make it with cinnamon, walnuts, a couple other things. So it's kind of a good, nice, healthy thing for me. I like stone cut oatmeal. I recommend that you use stone cut. It takes longer, but you can prepare a bunch and then use it for 3 to 4 days. Just kind of put it in a container. And if you want to save food, Don't put hot food in a sealed container and then just throw it in the fridge. You want to let it cool off first. You want to let a lot of the moisture leave, because if the moisture gets stuck in there, oftentimes it'll ruin the food. It'll make it just wet and gross and nasty, and these are things you learn over time. And the only way you learn these things is by learning how to cook and doing the research and watching videos and just getting advice from other cooks. And you figure it out yourself. The first time you make some nice meal, you take that hot, steaming, nice meal, the leftovers, and put it in a sealed Ziploc container or whatever. You seal it and stick it in the fridge, and then you take it out later, and it's just kind of weird. Yeah, that's because you want to let that stuff cool down first. All right. That's why some of these sealable containers have a little valve, kind of a little notch thingy at the top that you can open. It's like a little vent so that the steam and the heat and the moisture can come out. So you'll find out how to store and reheat rice. You can freeze rice to save it over time. You can store it after you let it cool down, let the moisture come out, put it in a container. I recommend a glass container. Then when you go to reheat it in the microwave, put a little bit of water in the bottom. Reheat it, depending on how much you have, for about 30 to a minute and 15 with some water in it to kind of reconstitute it, and then cover it while it cooks in there. So, I mean, you can get a little more advanced with this stuff, or less advanced. It just depends. But you really need to dispense with the excuse of, well, I don't know how. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that doesn't know. Don't be the guy that's always clueless. Don't be the guy that's like, I've never done that before. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Look it up. Learn. Figure it out. That's the thing that a real man does. A self-reliant man figures stuff out. He doesn't come up with excuses onto why he can't do things. He comes up with reasons why he can. Now, granted, if you need some electrical work done in your house and you start looking it up and go, you know what? I need to call a professional, because that's what happened to me. I realized, yeah, I can do some basic stuff. Like I put in a new bathroom fan with a Bluetooth speaker, and I, put all the wires together in a certain way because I didn't have enough connections, or my switch didn't have like everything it needed to turn on the light, fan, and Bluetooth speaker separately, so I had to put them all together. I mean, I was able to look that stuff up. But I mean, if you need to do significant electrical wiring throughout your house, you probably don't want to do that yourself. If you haven't had any official training, if you're not under the guidance of someone that knows what they're doing, it's probably a really bad idea. Because if you do it wrong, you could hurt yourself. You could cause a fire. Your house could burn down. So, yeah, my recommendation is know what you can and can't do. I needed some work done on a car. I was hoping this friend would be able to help me, who was much more experienced, but he's just so busy, I wasn't able to coordinate it, so I actually did have to take it in to get it worked on. But they quoted me a certain price for the part. And I went online, and I found the part for, I would say, only about 60% of the cost they quoted me. I bought it, had it shipped to my house. Shipping was free, thank goodness. Then I brought it in, and I saved a bunch of money on the part. So they still did the labor. I just don't have all the equipment to get my car, hoisted up. I mean, I could buy at least 2 jacks or whatever and try to balance it, or 4 jack. I don't know. It was going to be a hassle for me to do it, versus if they did it, it would be so much, it was so much easier to take it in and have it done. And I didn't really want to spend the money, but that was just, I think, in the long run, a better option. And, there's warranty covering it should something go wrong. Whoa, shit. Let me drink. I'm glad he didn't start going into that crazy attack mode, because I wouldn't have been able to get away. I noticed that some of the attacks you do on this guy do not make the sound that they're supposed to. Why, I'm not sure. So, because you summon Sif inside the boss arena, he does not, I don't believe he increases the health of the boss at all. So Manus' health does not increase by summoning Sif, so there seems to be really no significant disadvantage to summoning Sif. Whereas in other summons, you cause the boss to have more health. Ah, damn, that didn't work. I really don't like fighting these guys with heavy armor. This is actually going fairly well. Damn, I missed twice. What a waste of stamina. Oh shit. Damn. I knew that bullshit was gonna happen. Oh. Let's go in again for some hits. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, damn. Let me focus on this fight for a minute. Oh, shit. That medium roll always gets me. I always roll just a little too late because of the medium roll speed. I'm just not used to it, you know? That first attack didn't make a sound. You notice that? Woo! I got it that time. Shit. See, I always roll just a little too late. I'm just healing through this. Because why not? Oh, there we go. A little spammy at the end, but that's okay. It works. Again, my fights with Manus tend to be real sloppy. But you know, whatever. Whatevs, man. So, no more of the excuses. Learn, study, practice, research, watch the tutorial. No. I want to pick up that humanity, please. Thank you very much. Learn everything you need. What the hell? Seriously? What? Hang on now. How many humanity does he drop? 10? Don't rely on a woman to do anything that in your heart, in your soul, you kind of feel like needs to be a man's job. They have done, they did one study that I watched, or I read about, and I wish I kept these studies on hand, because now I don't know where the hell to get them from. But they looked at it and they said, Oolacile Sanctuary. They said that men and women who split chores based on traditional gender stereotypes tend to have more sex than couples who split chores down the middle. So couples where the guy's doing a lot of housework inside, and she might do the laundry, or she might do the lawn work, they tend to have less sex than couples that split it down traditional lines. Like the guy does the lawn work, the guy takes care of the yard, the guy does the garage stuff, the guy works on the car, she takes care of stuff in the house. They tend to have more sex. Now there may be different reasons for that, and it may not be a cause and effect, it may be a correlation. It's likely that it's just correlated that more masculine men don't stay in the home and do laundry and dishes thinking that will endear them to their wives. Instead, they get out there and they do traditional men's type work, and then she just kind of respects that more. Hey, whatever works, works, right? Correlation is still something. So, what should you learn how to do? You should learn how to do your laundry. You should learn how to cook. Another thing we need to talk about, you should learn how to clean. That includes vacuuming, cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the toilets. One thing I see all the time is people get confused, or not confused, sorry. People forget to clean the, let's see, can we go straight to the abyss? Yes. People forget to clean the front of the toilet. The front, as the porcelain bowl curves and goes down, that whole structure there, if you look at that, oftentimes, this is gross, it's kind of like pee and stuff that drains down it, especially from women because of the way they sit and pee. Women do this. You want to clean the whole toilet. Focus on the front part, all the sides, lift up the different seats and clean all the seats, top and bottom, that includes the under part of the seat. If it's really that gross to you, buy disposable gloves and put on disposable gloves. You know, one thing I learned about urine, and maybe this won't help you with it, urine is sterile. It has been sterilized by the body, okay? Urine is not really a big risk to you. You could probably drink a very sick person's urine and get nothing from it. Feces, on the other hand, no. Feces is not sterile. So don't eat feces. I don't know why you'd be drinking urine, but whatever. Clean that stuff off. Trust me. Look, if you're alpha enough and you look good enough as a man, you're probably going to do well with the women, even with a dirty bathroom, but it won't help. It will only help you to have a clean bathroom. There's no woman on this planet that's going to go, yeah, he was really hot and I was really into him, but then I saw his bathroom was super clean. I was like, I don't know, this guy, I can't do this. No. Okay, I do know women. I know women who told me that they went home with the guy, they went in to use his bathroom before they were going to do it with him, and the bathroom was so gross, they made up an excuse why they had to leave. Yes, this happens. Now, some guys on the red pill be like, man, if you're alpha enough, you don't care what your bathroom looks like. Maybe. I think it depends on the woman. Women have left men's places without having sex because the bathroom is so disgusting. All right? So it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Clean your bathroom. All right? Keep the bathroom clean. If you think she might be showering in the morning, have the shower clean, the bathtub clean. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it should be clean to a reasonable level. She should feel comfortable in there. She shouldn't feel like she needs to wear shower shoes. You know when you're using a public shower and you feel like you need to wear flip-flops to protect your feet from the disgustingness? She shouldn't feel that way. Okay? She shouldn't have to feel that way. How many humanities would you like to offer? How about 42? At what point do I get the dark sword? Oh. Shit, I got everything. Well, there you go. Ask for covenant item. It's more like buy. He's charging me for it, asshole. Look, dude. Are we in a covenant together or not? I can't remember the last time I did things this way with Kahunas? That's not really how it's pronounced, guys. Alright. So we got that. I think I'm pretty well set on what I currently have. So let's actually... Oh, it is a regular Titanite. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good. Let's go to the Undead Parish, and before I forget, we'll upgrade all this shite. Vacuuming. Vacuum your house. Vacuum all the rugs, and... There are settings on your vacuum, and don't be insulted, guys, if you know all this. If you know something and it feels like I'm talking down to you, then I'm not talking to you. So please don't be insulted by it. I'm really not. But I'm talking as if you don't know any of this, because some people are in that position where they don't know any of this. But the setting on your vacuums, a good vacuum will have a setting for bare floors. That turns off the brush, because you don't want to vacuum over a bare floor with the brush running, because the brush will hit shit and just kick it and throw it everywhere. You can actually feel it hitting you in the legs if you're not wearing pants. It'll just throw shit everywhere. Turn the brush off if you're vacuuming a hardwood, tile, or anything else. Be aware. You want to be careful. Using a regular carpet vacuum on hardwood can, or linoleum or tile can potentially scratch it up a bit. So if you care enough about it, don't do that. Get a vacuum where it has the part where you can just kind of gently run it over the floor. You can look into that stuff. That's not the biggest deal. You want to set the proper setting for your thickness of carpet. If the carpet is real thin or light or whatever, then the base setting is good. Not the bare floor setting, but the bare carpet setting. But if you have thick shag carpet, turn it up a bit. Let's see. What are we doing? We are modifying. No weapons for Ascension. What? Oh, you know what? I need the large ember. Well, let's go get it. Damn. It didn't occur to me that, you know, I need to go to the depths. I've just been ignoring the depths. I figure they're useless. They're not. Not now. We haven't been through Sin's Fortress yet, have we? No. I don't think so, have we? I can't even remember if we've been to Sin's... Yes, we have. Okay. I don't know why I thought we were that far back. Alright, let's go do what needs to be done here. Actually, I don't need these guys ganging up on me and things going wrong and dying. That would be silly. There we go. These Baldur Knights can do significant damage in New Game +2 or +1 or whatever it's called. Oh, I was locked onto the wrong one. See? They can still kill me fairly easily. That much damage. Know how to dust. Have dusters that you use to dust. And there's an order to things, guys. Dust from top to bottom. Start on the highest point in a room. Start dusting there. Dust towards... Come down a little bit. Hit dusting things. Whether you're dust off the top of the TV before you dust off the TV stand that it's on. If you're dusting off the TV stand, then dust off the top of the TV. That dust then falls down to where you just dusted from. So there's an order to how you do that. You want to dust from top to bottom. You want to dust before you vacuum, because the vacuum will pick up a lot of the dust that you basically break free and lint and all that crap. If something is really filthy, you might need to have like some sort of polish to use on it, a wood polish or an electronics polish. There are polishes for electronics that get really, really filthy, and they just have caked on dirt and dust. In which case you might need to wipe them down with, you know, the polish that's wet and can break up some of that. Be aware that you might want to clean screens, your monitors, your TV screens, all that stuff, so where you don't have just nasty, gross stuff on it that people are noticing when they're watching a show at your place. Get stains and filth and dried, nasty cheese fry spots or whatever, nacho cheese spots out of your sofa, out of your rug, out of your upholstery, on a chair, whatever. How do you do that? It's actually pretty easy for the most part. You can use a combination of baking soda and white vinegar. Just pour the baking soda on it, a little bit of white vinegar at a time, and then just sort of wipe it up with a cloth or paper towels and whatnot. If you have a wet vac, great. You probably won't. Let it dry and then vacuum it up. Vacuum it when it's dry or mostly dry. That's how you clean those. And look it up. Let's say you got a wine stain on your carpet. Go online, go remove wine stain from carpet. It's all about doing the research. Pest control. Yeah, set stuff up. If you got ants, put up the ant traps, spray the indoor pest control stuff around windowsills, baseboards, all along all the hardwood floors, all that jazz. Spray around the house or around your apartment area, or call, you know, the maintenance or whoever to come do it for you if you live in an apartment where they do all that stuff. Know how to do basic home repairs. You don't want to have to call the maintenance man for everything. Let's say it's free to call the maintenance man, right? He just comes and does it for free. You end up having to wait a while, and do you look alpha when you're calling a guy to come do all your work for you in front of your girl? I did not need that. Oh well. I'm going to run down here real quick because we got the dragon coming for us. And let's see if we can get the Drake sword. How about that? Oh, shit. There we go. I really should have upgraded this great bow. I wasn't thinking. There we go. And then we'll go right here. Right there. Let's see, right there. No, right there. Yeah. What? Really, dude? Get back up there. Just stay there while I shoot. Oh, this might be doing too much damage. It might cause him to move each time. Damn. Well, how long is this going to take then? Oh, there's the tail right in front of me. I wonder if I could hit that with my halberd. With my halberd. Ah, shit. Waste. Yeah, he's going to get up for it every time. That sucks. We really don't need this. I guess I could run up there and hit the tail with the halberd right at the end, but if I... Oh! That didn't take long. The Drake sword. Enjoy it. I forget. I call this guy Dragon. He's the Hellkite Drake.
He's not a dragon, dude. He's a Drake, man. Get it right, you loser. Stop saying dragon, man. You got the lore wrong.
Okay, sorry. It's a Drake. Where is he health-wise? I can't lock on them, so I can't tell what his health is at. I'd kind of like to kill him, but I feel like I'm just gonna die fighting him. But you know what? Let's
do it, man. Let's do it. Let's kill him, man. We're gonna kill this dragon.
Drake. My son loves this little dragon. He loves this dragon. Oh shit! That holy yep. I knew it. This MFer spitting. That's a meme right now, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know. Oh, he got me. Oh, no, he didn't get me. Woo, that was close. Did you see that? Did you see that? Damn, look at that health. Oh, shit. Remember when I told you he can burn you alive in the bonfire room? There's your proof, in case you didn't believe me. You saw it here first, folks. I don't think you can reinforce the Dark Hand, no. But we can put it away for now because we don't need it. I just hate how long it takes to get through all this shit. You know what I mean? It's just so much shit, so much shit. I really need to dump a lot of it. I don't need extras of anything, so if we're gonna keep going with this build, just keep doing new games on this with different cosplay builds, then I really need to start just dumping stuff. I would feed it to Frumpt, but he's not here. I have Kath instead. And the honest truth is, you don't get shit for it. I mean, you get almost nothing feeding it to him. Hang on, do I have the Chandler's Trident? No, but even if I did, I have no sorcery or no intelligence on this build. But why do I have the Moonlight Butterfly Horn with no intelligence? Ah, that's right. I modified the stats on the character. But, you know, the character is a character you could build naturally, so it's not... I don't consider it cheating in that regard. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was fine. That was fine. Black Knight Greatsword. Oh, what was that? What was that? Black Knight Sword. Okay, and up here we're going to have the Dark Sword. And the Drake Sword, but we'll get rid of that. I guess I could do a dragon build at some point, you know? Alright, that's that. I don't switch up armor, so I don't need to worry too much about changing out the armor constantly. And let's go to the depths. Oh shit, I sat down. Darn it. I wasn't thinking. Oh. Kick him. That damn kick. You guys know how much I passionately hate that kick. Is the dragon coming back? Is he not? Is he playing with me? Am I gonna die? Nope, okay. So the other thing you want to learn how to do, like I said, basic repairs around the house, like the sink is leaking. Sink, you need to replace something on the faucet, you know how to do that. Just figure out basic stuff. YouTube tutorials. Home decor and furniture. This is a thing. Please don't have a girl come over to your place and all you got is a cheap-ass piece of shit chair sitting in front of a big TV with a PlayStation 4 connected to it. Guys, you will look like a loser, okay? There's no way to alpha mindset your way out of that. You will look like a loser. Don't do that, okay? Now, hey, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. Don't get caught up in that. Some of that, these alpha male dudes out there be like, oh, you gotta stop wasting time playing video games at home, dude, and just waste hours watching Netflix and sports like I do. No, I mean, and then the other group of people you'll get is, people sitting at home playing video games and wasting time. I build my own life. That's how I became a millionaire at 18. I'm a multi-millionaire at 18, and I can show you how to. Just buy my $85 ebook. No, don't believe that shit. Those are no multi-millionaires out there selling you the secrets to get rich for $85 or any amount of money. Seriously, be a waste of their time. We've discussed this before. Don't believe that shit. So don't fall for those tricksters. Don't fall for those con artists. They're modern get-rich-quick schemes, and they're couched in a different language. This is the you gotta work hard, bust your ass, be a man, get out there, do the work. It's modern get-rich-quick scheme. That's all it is. But anyway. You don't have to spend every waking moment of your life working hard and building. You don't. You shouldn't. You should be enjoying your life as well, right? So just be aware that taking care of your house and looking good is important. You do not want to look like you're still in college. I mean, even if you are, you don't want to look like some college kid who's sitting around playing video games all day. Don't make your place look like that. You can have that. That's fine. I got a whole computer build, and computer room. But I don't have a bunch of video game shit everywhere. I just don't. I mean, you can if you want to. Just be careful, because the problem you're going to run into is... hang on, I need to Alt-Tab out real quick. You'll see me do something to mess with my secondary monitor here. And then I should be back in just a second. Need to change something up. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The distraction. Anyway... Set your house up so it looks nice. Set your house up so you look like an adult, even if you're really young. Set it up so that you look mature. You look like you know how to take care of a place. Looks are important. Looks are very important. Don't screw that up, okay? Don't look like I said, don't look like all you do is sit at home and play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 16, Black Ops, Sniper Rifle Dude, Pro Gun Battle 16, I don't know, whatever they call them nowadays. I don't care about those games. I just know that they're naming them all the same shit over and over again, it seems like. That's my impression, at least. Alright, well, this shouldn't be too bad, because we're in a good situation in terms of the amount of armor that we have on. So I don't think we're going to get blown away here, but let's see what happens. Shit! I spoke too soon. Alright. Woo! Woo! Alright, here we go. We got control of it now. This is ours. Done. Yeah, having heavy armor here is very helpful, but you're probably not going to have heavy armor on your first playthrough because you're not going to be able to wear it without fat rolling. But then again, you're not even going to be rolling with heavy armor. Neo 2 is coming out, guys. I got to see what I want to do about that. Whether I want to get it and spend a lot of time on it, make a review for it, just do a first impressions video, or what. So, we'll see. Alright, we're almost there to the depths. We're almost there. Let's see how much humanity we have. Oh, nope, that's not a humanity. Something else you want to be able to do is closet organization. Some of you probably think, okay, Fox, you're getting out of control here. You like to be organized. You like to have a place for everything and everything in its place. That's you. That's not that important. The reason I think having an organized, orderly closet is important is for multiple reasons. Not just because of how it looks, not just to be clean and neat and organized, but because when you're clean and neat and organized in your closet and you got everything in its place, you will know what clothes you have. They will all be in there organized. They'll be in good shape, good condition. They won't be wrinkling up in there. You'll know what everything is, you'll know where it is, and you'll know what you have. This will set you up better for your fashion goals. You'll be able to know, hey, you know what, I got all these Henleys here, I got the polos over here, I got my dress pants here, my button-down shirts here. Oh, you know, I haven't worn this one in a while, let me wear this one. What you don't want is for shit that you haven't worn in a while to get buried in the back, and then stuff to get all wrinkly and nasty in there, stuff to get those hanger nipple spots on it where the shoulders look like they have little shoulder nipples. Look that up, that's a thing. It helps you to take care of your clothes, keep track of it, know what you got, what you don't have, and as you keep everything organized, you can look and go, you know what? I haven't worn this in 2 years, and I'm not going to. I just don't like it anymore. I never did. I thought I'd like it. I'm getting rid of it. So you can give it away, sell it if it's worth anything, although men's clothes typically aren't worth selling. But you never know. You could give it to a friend who likes it, give it to your girlfriend's brother, donate it to Goodwill, whatever you want to do. And then what it does is it sets you up to know what you got, where it's at. You never get confused about any of that. I think it's a great idea to have a very organized closet. I don't think it'll hurt you in any way, obviously. It will take some time up front, but what you do is you get everything set up in your closet, and then you can quickly determine whether what you have is something you use or not, and that'll help you to get rid of it. What you want to do is pare down your outfit, your wardrobe, to only what you actually wear. Don't be like most people. Don't have like the majority, 50%, 70%, 90% of the clothes you have just lie around all the time. Never used, never touched. Don't do that. Have it to where basically everything you have is something that you wear. That doesn't mean you wear it all the time. Maybe you have one suit or two suits that you wear only once or twice a year, but you still wear them. You still use them. They're still of value and they have meaning, you know? Don't have a whole bunch of like old shirts, graphic t-shirts taking up space in your closet in a wad in the corner somewhere, stacked up. Don't have and have a dirty hamper, a hamper for your dirty clothes. Don't throw all your dirty clothes in a corner. Don't throw them all in the closet. Don't bury them under your bed. Don't throw your your wet towel on the edge of your bed while you're... No, don't do all that gross stuff. So let's run back out so we can open up the shortcut to Firelink Shrine, just in case we want to come back here. Excuse me. Self-care is also part of self-reliance. We did talk about that. You know, your grooming, your fashion. Make sure you're going to the dentist and the doctor as needed. Do your physicals. Get the tests done that need to be done. If you need to have a prostate exam, suck it up and do it. Trust me, guys. Don't find out the hard way that you have prostate cancer when it's way too late and you're going to die. Whereas they told you, yeah, had we caught this a few years ago, We could have done something. Don't be in that situation. That really, 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 really sucks, I'm sure. I'm not there. I've never been there. I hope I never end up there. But uncomfortable tests, just deal with it, okay? It's important to do that stuff that you need to do. All right. Once we get to the Firelink Shrine bonfire, we'll probably call it there. We're coming to the end of this episode. Go to the dentist. Get that taken care of. Gross teeth, never beneficial for you. Mental health. That doesn't mean you need to see a psychiatrist. That doesn't mean you need to be on medication. But if you need to go talk to a counselor, or psychiatrist, psychologist about something, go do it. Maybe you'll go and go, you know what? I'm fine. I didn't need to come here. I figured it out. That's fine too. Talk to a friend. Well, you know, sometimes friends don't know what to tell you. Sometimes psychologists or psychiatrists don't know what to tell you. Be careful because you might bump into those left-wing progressive nutcases who think that everything can be solved by just talking and talking and talking. And a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists are very effeminate in their approach. It's a very feminine, dominant way of thinking, just talking through everything. It's not necessarily friendly to masculine men and masculine values. Don't rely on a woman to do everything for you. Don't rely on her to do things because you can't do them and can't take care of yourself. Whoop, shoot, I'm dropping my controller here. Oh, now we get this nice movement here. We'll just let that do what it's doing with the controller on the floor. It looks almost cinematic except for the menu. Don't let a woman see you as a child she's caring for. We talked about that early on, and that is still as valid as ever. That will always be a valid point. You want to appear self-reliant and independent by actually being self-reliant and independent. And being that way financially is important too. But you can be that way as much as you can in every way that you can. You can be mostly self-reliant while living at home with your parents. Because think about it this way. She meets you, she finds out you live at home, but she notices that when she comes over, whatever, you know, let her see you taking care of your own stuff. Let her see you taking care, or just let her know, hey, I got to knock out some of my laundry, do this, do that. I'm going to cook something for lunch real quick, and then I'll come out there and meet you for coffee or whatever. Just kind of drop casually that you're taking care of yourself, doing all of your own stuff. You know, mom doesn't do your laundry. Mom doesn't cook all the meals for you. You're not a little mama's boy. You appear self-reliant and independent because you actually are. And then, of course, if you're able to move out of your parents' place financially, you're able to do it. It's a good idea, especially if you want to move forward, being independent, and start getting with some women. It's hard to bring them home with mom and dad there. Know how to do your own taxes. Take care of your licenses, car registration, schedule your own events and appointments, social activities. Keep track of all that. Use your phone's calendar. Use whatever mechanisms you need to. Don't let your girl be like, hey, you know you got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. You're like, what? I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow? Don't look like you need her to keep you apprised of what's going on. Know what's going on. Keep track of it all. Do it yourself. Don't let your tags go out of date. Because what you don't want to have to do is be like, yeah, honey, I got a ticket because my tag expired two months ago and I forgot to update it. And now I got to pay this $150 ticket and get my tags updated. Don't let that kind of stuff happen. Keep up with all your professional licenses, driver's license, hunting license, whatever else you need, whatever else you do. Have all that together. Get your life together. Know what you're doing. Have organization in your life, mentally, physically, in the closet, in your kitchen. Get stuff organized in the kitchen. Go through your kitchen. Get rid of all the old junk you don't use. Get rid of all the expired crap. You know, you have some old olive oil that expired 6 years ago. Get rid of that. Buy a new one. Just don't have junk in your life. Get rid of all the junk in your life. Pare down to only what you use and only what you need. I just picked up my controller from the floor. Pare down to only what you use and need. Clothes, food, everything, you know? Clean your car out. Vacuum your car out. Okay? Do the baking soda vinegar trick to get some stains out of the upholstery. Go ahead and wipe down all the windows inside and out. Look up how to clean your car. Take your car to car wash and hand wash it. Spray it down. Clean the wheels. Take care of all that stuff. If your car stinks, drive around with the windows down for a while when it's nice out, or at least decent out. Maybe spray some scents in there, but really that comes down to keeping the car clean. Don't leave food in the car. Don't eat in your car if you can help it. If at all possible, avoid eating in the car. Don't eat while driving. You get shit everywhere. It goes all over the seats. Take care of your stuff, right? Take care of your stuff. That's important. So anyway, I wasn't able to get to everything I wanted to, but I think we kind of covered most of the bases, right? So be self-reliant. That's important. Self-reliance is part of having frame. And with that, guys, I'm going to see you next time. I hope that you follow me on Twitter and my other social media sites, but Twitter more than anything else. That's what I'm most active on. I'm also on Facebook, Minds, and Gab. Gab is a Twitter alternative. Mine's sort of a blend of Facebook and Twitter, kind of. It's interesting. Mine's is my least favorite, but I am on there from time to time. Make sure to follow me or subscribe right here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell icon so that you get notifications of everything I'm doing and all the videos I release. Like it if you like the video. Dislike it if you disliked it. Leave your comments below. I do read them. Direct message me on Twitter if you have a question for me that you don't want being made public. Otherwise, just do an @ on Twitter and send me a message so that others can read it and learn from your experience. Don't use exact names of people, obviously. We don't want to put that out there, people's personal information. I'm Fox with FoxeoGames. I hope you're looking forward to the next episode, which is going to be about... Let me see here. It was originally dating, but I'm leaving dating for last because I think that should be last. The next thing we'll probably discuss is... I haven't decided for sure what I'm going to call it. Oh, wait. Maybe I have. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, I call it, as of right now, unless I change it, individuality. Having a sense of identity, a sense of personality, being your own unique individual, having something that sets you apart. That's what we'll discuss next time. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'm Fox with FoxeoGames, and I will see you all later.